Good day, sir. My name is Aaron JP Dopalco. I am student of 12 Ampere.
James Kabasag, 12 Ampere.
Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day wherever you are. My name is Dale Murphy Abelar from 12 Ampere, Rocks TBL, and currently studying at Lagro High School.
Hello sir, good afternoon. My name is JB Mike B. Nunez from 12 Ampere.
Hi, my name is Keno Nore from 12 Ampere.
Hello po sir, good day. This is Rochelle Psycho from 12 Ampere.
So we are going to present the chapter 1. The title is Relationship between Rocks and Other Industrial Art Strand in Senior High School. Introduction. Discuss about independent and dependent variable in the present times. The next school year is almost here, and many students will go on to become senior high school student, and many of them are also planning to study in the strand of industrial art, and they are now thinking what kind of specialization will they take when they go to senior high school level. It is very important to you as incoming senior high school student to know and be sure what specialization do you most want to study next school year. So now, you should have decided what specialization you will take, but many incoming senior students are not yet certain what are the difference and similarities of each specialization in the industrial art strand. In this research, we studied the peculiarities and similarities of different specialization in strand industrial art.
What is the issue all about? The whole issue is all about a student who are planning for themselves to choose a specialization. Many students do not yet know which strand they should choose in the next school year. While they are not yet stepping into senior high school, should be able to think carefully about what they want the most when they go in and study strand, because we have a lot of the strand newcomers. So you should think about it before going to senior high school. They need to think it carefully to choose what kind of strand they will be choose, and they also need to know what kind of similarities and different between the other strand in senior high school.
What is the purpose of the study? The purpose of the study is to help Lagro High School students to choose the right appropriate to their ability to choose the strand they will take, because others do not yet know the course they will do. Do they have second thoughts about what strand they want to take or what job they want, because most students make the wrong choice and someone they don't like their choice. So in this study, it is important to know which one is its really strand you will take in your studies, so that there are no blame and no mistake. Who will the benefit in this study? The beneficiaries of the study, students heading to senior high school students who do not yet know the different or similarities of each strand, that can they will pick it up or they will study it next year. Should it and think carefully what they should choose and its differences, so that they do not have difficulty, and they also know the difference of these strands will help them, that they should be more understand or they should know the difference of each strand they choose.
Statement of the problem. 1. The student has not decided in advance about the strand they will take for senior high school. 1.1. Lack of thinking. 1.2. Lack of knowledge. 2. The student is not happy with the strand they will enter. 2.1 Because they choose the wrong strand. 2.2 The strand they will got was not suitable for their ability. 2.3 There is no correct decision, so obtain strand is wrong. 3. Result in low grades in their school activities. 3.1 The score is low because no one knows how much about the strand they will chosen. 3.2 Low grade and score activity due the lack of suspicious knowledge of the strand they chose. 3.3 They may fail because the score they get are low because they are weak in the skills of strand they chosen.
Significance of study. The study entitled The Effect of Sudden Change in Education of Rocks and Other Students in Lagro High School is being created to benefit the following. First, junior students. This study will benefit all students who will be senior high school because this research will be better understood and they will know every difference of each strand. Second, industrial arts. This research will be beneficial for industrial arts students because they can use this research as a reference to see the effects. The third one is teachers. This research will benefit the teachers to have a purpose of having a knowledge about the effects of sudden change in education. Fourth one is the parents. This research will also benefit for the parents to know the similarities and effects of sudden change of education to help their children. And the last one, future researchers. This research will benefit the future researchers to know the reference of related studies.
Scope and illumination. This research is limited to the effects of the sudden change in education of rocks and industrial art students in Lagro High School. This includes the impact of new students whose learning environment is different for the development of skills for the students. This study was conducted during the time that the students who's not yet into senior high school, batch 2001, batch 2022, the respondents of this research includes the RACS and industrial art students in Lagro High School. Conceptual framework. Independent variable. How may it affect the student who is not yet sure of the strand they'll choose in Lagro High School be described in terms of A. Lack of knowledge. B. Lack of skills. C. Lack of practicing. Dependent variable. How will the grade 12 students in RAC and in industrial arts be described in terms of A. Stress in faulty works. B. Stress in school works. C. Law of self-actualization. Independent variable. Independent variable is the effects of the student who are not yet ready and sure for their strengths that they will really want. Lack of practice and training for their true skills that they need to know and what exactly they want in senior high school. Dependent variable. The dependent variable of this research are the junior high school and grade 12 students of RACS and industrial arts of Lagro High School. It scopes of stress in school works using the questionnaire so they would feel the law of self-actualization.
Hypothesis. This study entitled Relationship between Rocks and Other Industrial Arts Strand in Senior High School has one expected outcome among the following hypotheses. Number 1. There is no relationship between rocks and other industrial arts strand in senior high school. Number 2. There is a relationship between rocks and other industrial arts strand in senior high school. Definition of terms. Pandemic. A pandemic is a disaster outbreak that spread to all our country of continents and affects more people and take a life. Education. Education is important to everyone. You will gain a lot of knowledge and learning skill. Online learning is education that takes place with use of internet It is online learning that distance to teacher and classmate.